next big trick. It's a really next big trick. The next big trick is courage and willpower. Because I hear so many people say like, oh, I want to meditate, but I can't. Oh, yeah, I want to get to yoga, but I can't. Oh, I tried yoga one time, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can't, I'll never stop eating chocolate. That's their mantra. That's what they're telling themselves. And I want to say, all the changes I've ever made in my life have come from me getting clear about what is the highest and best and pulling upon my courage and my willpower. And the practice of yoga helps you to have willpower too, by the way. So it does take this kind of work, this work of being awake, it is not for the faint at heart. It does take some courage and willpower. Some of us are in the 40-day program right now. And in our 40-day program, we ask people to meditate 5 minutes a day, twice a day. We ask them to come to yoga as much as they can. We start cleaning up their diet, so it's so simple. Then we go on a 3-day fruit and vegetable cleanse. And we've put over 1,200 people through this program, that have chosen on their own fruition to come to our program. And they use their will and courage, and they see amazing shifts, right? Amazing shifts. And so this stuff works. And in my speaking here today, again, on the thought of inspiration, maybe that in itself can be an inspiration. One of the beautiful things I've heard over and over and over again is the stories. I tell this one story a lot. A woman came to All That Matters, and she took the 40-day program with her husband. And she had this amazing experience in the 40-day program with her husband. And ended up teaching their children yoga. And she's a school teacher, and she does, she had. And at the end of the 40 days, she said, I didn't want to tell you this in the beginning of the 40 days, but I was diagnosed with cancer the same week I chose to do the 40 days. I had signed up for 40 days already. She said, and I really feel like God gave me the diagnosis and the tools at the same time, because now I know I'm doing the best I can. I'm eating good, I'm doing yoga, I'm meditating. She goes, and I'm claustrophobic, and I had to get one of those MRIs. Is it a CAT scan or MRI where you're in a tube? What is it? An MRI. And she said, and I just meditated through the whole thing. She said, it was such a gift. Well, she went on to take our yoga teacher training. She's this amazing, glowing yoga teacher. And there are a million stories like that I hear all the time, whether it's simply like I'm breathing deeper, or my anxiety level has dropped, or I feel like I've met my people. These are the things that happen all the time. And so my hope for you, so I just say one other thing about this, like the actions of yoga bring space in your body. People often say they get taller. Because when you're stretching and breathing, you're creating space in your body. When you create space in your body, then you're open to the magic. Isn't that a cool thing? That's a cool thing. Like, what cooler thing is there than that? That's all you really need to do. So, I'm happy to answer any questions. I hope on some level this was helpful. I liked sharing the story about All That Matters. A lot of people also ask me how we got the name All That Matters. We had gone to, Jeannie and I, when we were in the percolation of all this, we had gone to a thing and somebody gave us a card that said Health Matters. And we love the fact that matters not only had to do with like matters, like, this grounded, this matters, but that had to do with like the molecular universe, like all of it that's in the universe that matters. And for me, learning this knowledge at a young age, when I was like 17 or 18, I started to research all this. I felt like I tapped into the order of the universe. Oh my God, there's an order to this universe, and I understand it, as opposed to why the hell are we here and what's going on? And so the concept of matters was such a cool concept for me, and that's why we named All That Matters, All That Matters.